What is up, guys? Matt here in the video, and today is another diorama dissection. And in today's video we have something kind of different. I don't think I've ever done this before, but I'm going to be reviewing a blind bag series. And this is kind of going to be discussing how this blind bag series overall is for dioramas. And we're going to go into each figure individually, and then I'll give my overall rating at the end. So, yeah, I think that's everything. Let's get started. Let's push all of these away and start with this little I almost said this little cutie, but that's not really what I meant to say. He's just and then I threw him on the floor. So let's go with him. So this is just a Halo Infinite Marine, and he actually has the balaclava on, which is the face mask. Pretty nice. I mean, he looks really good. You can see right there, you got a pretty good bit of detail. The only thing that I wish that they included that they didn't is the shoulder armor. Luckily, I have so many extras, so I'm just going to put it on him. He comes with a little backpack as well. It's a really nice sand color, so I think he's going to be cool. He also sort of matches the color of the Marine in the tank. He comes with the Scorpion. So that's really good. I think this is a nice figure. And, you know, I'm always wanting army builders in blind bag series. I think that's what they should mainly be for, honestly. So, very happy with that. Another really great part is that he comes with this, what is this? This weapon right here. I forget what it's called. But, yeah, I was very happy with that because I need more of these. The only complaint about it is I wish it was black instead of this weird green color. But, still really good. Alright, now let's move on to the next figure. And the next figure is this Grunt. Focus. Yes, so this Grunt right here, he is a Grunt. And that's what you can mostly say about this Grunt. I mean, he's okay, he looks good, but it's not something that you're like, oh, I need tons of them, at least for me. But, I mean, he looks good. As far as Grunts go, he's nice. I just have so many at this point. The purple looks nice, but I probably will only get one of these. And, for instance, that Marine, I'm probably going to get 3 of those at least. Now let's go on to one that... Oh, I forgot to mention how they are for dioramas. The Marine is very good because it's an army builder, and the Grunt is okay because it's just another Grunt. But, you know, you need Grunt, so that's good. Actually, I want to review this one last. So let's go right now with this Spartan. And this Spartan, I mean, it's not really that good for dioramas in my opinion. Again, it's not really... Spartans aren't really good army builders in my opinion. It looks okay, but it's not one that you would necessarily choose over other Spartans, especially if you're trying to make a realistic diorama that has, you know, colors that Spartans would actually have in a Halo scenario. This one's just a little bit too loud, not very good for hiding on the battlefield, I would say. But the biggest positive of it is that it comes with the Stalker rifle. And yeah, I definitely wanted more of those. I wish this was painted, but of course, you can never expect that from a blind bag. Hopefully they add that later on. But this is an amazing weapon. So I was happy to get one of those. So even though I didn't think it was that good of a diorama figure, I was still happy with it. Now, let's go on to another Spartan. I'm kind of just going to knock these out. This, maybe if you want to make a zombies or, a zombies diorama, this is good. But I don't really do that many of those just because I don't think seeing tons of Spartan in a diorama is very engaging. At least for me, that's definitely a personal opinion. But it also is glow-in-the-dark. So I am always a fan of the glow-in-the-dark figures, even though it's not like something, it's not a figure that I'm like in love with. It still looks pretty nice. I mean, the visor in that green color, I do really like. I wish they did more of those. Maybe on a darker figure, like a black or gray figure and having a green visor. I think that'd be really, really cool. So yeah, decent figure, not very good for dioramas, I will say. Now we're on to the last 2 figures. And here is one that I was very mixed on at first. I will say when I first saw it, I was like, you know, I don't really know that much about... I mean, I do know about the Sentinels, but I had never had one as a figure. But this actually looks really cool. I think it could be better. There's something about the arms that I feel like they need a little bit more flexibility or mobility. But it looks really good. I think to have an efficient diorama, not efficient, but like a good looking diorama, you're going to need a lot of these. So you can have them maybe flying, all chasing a pelican, or you can have them swarming flood, which, you know, we'll be getting soon. So that's important because you're going to want these to be facing the flood. And also, one other thing I'd like is if they had a like a piece that looked like a laser firing out, sort of like the Spartan laser that could come from this eye. I think that'd be super cool. But it's a good figure. It looks good from most angles. It doesn't really look that good from the back. I feel like there's something that needs to be added on the back right there. But still, the eye looks really good. From the side, it looks good. I think that it's a really cool little build. But yeah, I think it's a good figure. And if you get a ton of them, it'll probably will end up being a great figure. They just need to adjust it, maybe add weapons, something like that, to really give it that finishing touch. And now let's go to the final figure. And that is the, well, you know, you can't even see it, I'm sure. It's the active camo sniper jackal. And this was the figure that I was actually most excited for. I love the active camo figures in general. The thing that I don't like about them typically is that they a lot of times are figures that would not be in active camo normally. So it'll be like an active camo pilot or something. And so you're like, what is this even doing? Or an active camo chieftain. And you're like, why? This wouldn't have active camo. But with the jackal, it makes so much sense because, you know, they're trying to be sneaky, they're trying to be stealthy, and these little eyepieces right here look so nice. So yeah, I just think this is great, and I'm going to be doing some experimenting where I kind of switch out the legs and the body mold with a jackal sniper that has, you know, that's not active camo, and see if it can look like it's fading into active camo or out of active camo after it's getting hit by a marine or something. So yeah, I think this is a really cool figure. Going to be amazing for dioramas. I'm definitely going to pick up several of these. Maybe not several, but like 3 or 4. But yeah, I just think it's an awesome figure, and they nailed it. What they need to do next is make an elite zealot that's active camo. That's one of the main figures that would actually be an active camo. So yeah, I hope they do that. And yeah, that's pretty much it on that figure. Now, let's get all of them together and kind of, you know, discuss what our thoughts overall are. I guess I'll discuss my thoughts because, unfortunately, you guys are not able to talk back to me in this video format. But, so getting them all together, and I think it looks good. I think they look nice. As like they all look like good collector's pieces. But, I just realized it's kind of messed up. But anyway. How are they as diorama figures and how are they as a diorama series? So when you look back at blind bags and you see all these amazing blind bag series and like so many great figures, I think this is a good one, but I don't think it's so good that it stands out as like an amazing one. There's maybe 3 really good figures, and then the other 2 or the other 3 are like, you know, good, but not amazing. So I don't think this is going to be something that you're going to just get tons of each figure. I think there are 2 figures that you'll get a few of. So overall, I think I'm going to give this a 6.5 out of 10. Yeah. So that's my review, or my diorama dissection. I hope you guys enjoyed, and let me know what you guys think down below. I definitely want to hear. Maybe my opinion is wrong, even though, yeah, maybe my opinion's wrong. But yeah, anyway, I hope you guys have a great day, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.